This man admits to hitting and killing a St. Louis police officer. Yeah, this morning, Ramon Chavez Rodriguez pleaded guilty to 2 charges. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Cook. Ramon Chavez Rodriguez ran over Officer David Lee in September of 2024. He used an interpreter while appearing in court today. Our Mark Maxwell was in the courtroom. He joins us with details of today's hearing.
Paul, good afternoon. St. Louis police officers packed the courtroom to witness Ramon Chavez Rodriguez raise his handcuffed right hand and confess to killing Officer David Lee in the line of duty. Chavez Rodriguez reversed his prior pleas of not guilty. He now admits he was drunk and high when he got behind that wheel on the rainy night last September. The sobering confession included new details of the cocktail of drugs and alcohol that was in his system during that deadly collision. Prosecutors described in devastating detail what that high-speed impact did to Officer Lee.
Blunt force injuries to his torso, his lower extremities, his head, his neck, his upper extremities, fractures in his pelvis, hemorrhaging in his spine, rib fractures, lung lacerations, tibia and fibula fractures, including attempts for emergency amputations that were ultimately not successful. Subsequent toxicology tests performed by the Missouri State Highway Patrol showed the defendant had alcohol, ketamine, cocaine, and methamphetamine in his system at the time of the crash.
Did you do what he said you did?
Yes.
Chief Robert Tracy watched from the back row as Officer Lee's family quietly wiped away tears. Members of Lee's former traffic division later stood behind their chief on the courthouse steps, who called for the maximum penalty.
This person should be held accountable. He got into a car, he has no license, he was drinking, you heard the narcotics that was in the system, and now we have an officer that is dead, we have a family that's grieving, we have a department that's grieving, and so he should be held accountable.
Rodriguez acknowledged his guilty plea could eventually affect his immigration status. Court records show he's a Honduran national living here without legal documentation. At the time of the crash, he was out on probation for a 2020 domestic violence conviction. That probation has since been revoked, so he also faces 7 years in prison for that prior case, and also up to 15 more now for the death of Officer Lee. Chief Tracy said he hopes the defendant serves his full sentence in an American prison before any deportation is considered. A sentencing date will be set in 6 to 8 weeks. Officer David Lee's name was also recently added to the police memorial wall just months before today's plea. The chief said that is a lasting reminder his department will never forget.